Key speech by Nakamoto, the Global 100 Ecotech Awards ceremony. The speech is in Japanese. I translated in English. I was asked to give a key speech to this ceremony of the Global 100 Ecotech Awards. Please allow me to speak our thanks and a summary of my technology. My name is Nakamoto. I'm a professor of Shinshu University. My technology is slow sand filtration technology focusing on algal production. This technology is for safe drinking water. We are very happy to receive the award for the resolution of global environmental problem and the establishment of a sustainable society. Nature's wisdom is the main challenge for the world exposition. I believe our technologies are generated as a result of our study. We would like to work more hard to save our global environment. Then I would like to introduce my technology and comment. Our Earth is called Star of Water. Our life has been created owing to the presence of water, and the human being is prospering. However, the great impact to our Earth has been affected by our human activity. We believe there are enough amount of the natural resources. There were limitless amount of fossil fuel. We have consumed those fuels without any care. As a result, our environment has been polluted and we destroy the variable nature. Recently, we awake the importance of the nature. There were many new technologies which request a large amount of energy. However, the most effective phenomena are found in nature. I believe safe and delicious water can be produced by use of natural process. There is spring in a riverside. The first public water supply by use of an artificial spring began in about 200 years ago in Scotland. The clear water was made simply passing through the sand. This technology was called as slow sand filter or English filter. The trade between foreign countries became active. Science and technology have rapidly progressed, and medical technology also advanced. About 100 years ago, it was confirmed that germ bacteria in polluted water were eliminated simply passing through this sand filter. The reduction mechanism was related with biological phenomena. However, it was believed that the elimination of impurities was mainly done by the mechanical sieving through the fine sand. Therefore, the name of slow sand filter has not changed. I noticed that active algae in open filter pond gives oxygen into water and it makes better environment for organisms. And it also means food production for small animals. I understood that the continuous culture system of algae was a nutrient reduction system. This system was also to make less nutrient, like upper mountain stream. I introduced a new technology to many people in order to make safe drinking water without any chemicals. In Sri Lanka, I advised to build a new plant for drinking water. The supervisor said to me the previous plant was a commercial filter. This requires a lot of chemicals and big power energy. Therefore, when the money was spent over to buy the chemicals, this plant should be stopped. He said, this is natural filter. In the last year, the first plant of slow sand filter was built for the local people in Bangladesh. This plant was built to reduce the arsenate in groundwater. Arsenate level was easily reduced to safe level. However, arsenic is an atomic element. We cannot completely eliminate this element. Therefore, instead of groundwater, we choose the arsenate-free surface water of a river or pond as the source water. However, these water were contaminated with germ microorganisms. We could easily make the safe drinking water. Nigerian person watched my website and asked me for my visit to Nigeria. However, the travel for this country from Japan was hard for me. He told me that he got a big money from the government, so I recommended to him to come to Japan. He came to Japan. I advised the essential points showing many figures and photographs. Then he said, I understood. He returned back to his country. After that, he did not send any message during 1 year. After 1 year, he sent me an email attached with photographs. In Nigeria, he has completed the plant. In Indonesia, a water plant from the turbid water was built by use of my idea. This plant was maintained by villagers for 6 years without any chemicals. They became healthy and happy. This is a real sustainable technology. I would like to say about a TV program on my technology. Finally, this program will be broadcast on just 10 days after today. This nationwide program is 75 minutes through the TV. The title is 1,000 Years Travel of Fantastic Water. The director asked me, please help us for the promotion. A famous actor, Mr. Tatsumi Takuro, visited me. I showed my university, an old water plant in Takasaki in Japan, and a plant in Indonesia. The narrator is also famous actress Miss Yakushima Hiroko. When you can watch this program, you can understand this is a wise use of natural phenomena. I am a biologist. I hope many people are impressed. Wise use of natural phenomena is so nice. Wise use of natural step for human life. This is a real technology of wise use of natural step for human life. This technology was almost completed in 200 years ago. In 100 years ago, this technology was recognized as a use of biological phenomena. The real principle and the real mechanism has been recognized in 20 years ago. I found this principle. I found at the first result. The real principal mechanism is found at the last. I visited plenty of fields. I think about the reason and questions for many years. Finally, I found the basic principle for my technology. I'm always thinking about the importance, how to teach the people. I opened my website. I published books. I spoke many times. TV program is one of the results. This is our thanks and my comment as a delegate. Thank you for your kind attention.